Into the ring, we'll turn it over to Scott Martin, our ring announcer, for the
This is
official
fight number 11 in the MCF St. Patty's Day Beatdown. Introducing first, out of your Lavender's blue corner. This fighter stands 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. This fighter holds a record of 7 wins, 6 losses. Representing Lee Bros MMA and fighting out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Make some noise for Jordan the Jackal Downey. Introducing now his opponent across the cage in the whitetail red corner. This fighter stands 6 foot tall and weighed in at 144 pounds. This fighter holds a record of 1 wins, 4 losses. Representing Trials MMA, fighting out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Make some noise for Jake the Snake Mendez. This fight is powered by Quick Stop, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and will be overseen by referee Rob Lewers.
All right, here we go. Our first professional bout of the evening. Jordan Downey in the black trunks, Jake Mendez in the black with yellow, and we are ready to go. The gate's locked. Both fighters are ready, and we are off.
Here we go. Both fighters meeting in the center of the cage. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Not checking
nice
it at
counter,
all.
though. That's what
Mendez.
you do. Nice. That was very nice by Mendez to slip that punch and look for that right off that when he was taking that kick. That was nice.
Underway here, round number 1, and our first professional bout of the evening. Jordan Downey back up against the cage. Couple nice leg kicks landed early, but you're right. Beautiful counter by Mendez to put himself in the dominant position.
Yeah, he just slipped his head right off the line and countered. That was nice.
Nice little reversal there by Jordan Downey.
Yeah, and you're going to work some knees. It's good to see. Soften a guy up, giving him something else to think about while you're trying to set something else up. But then, that's the way. Off the back, spin him back into the cage. Nice work by Jake. But Jordan's still working knees. Nice knee work in that clinch.
Jordan Downey, another one of those balanced fighters in his professional career. 3 wins coming by submission, 3 by punches, and 1 decision.
Yeah, and Jordan is the number 7 ranked lightweight in Indiana, so 7-6 pro. That's a lot of experience. It's a lot of pro experience versus Jake Mendez's 1-4 record. But like I said, the details are in like the opponents, and you don't always know just by looking at a record what's going on.
Round number 1, both fighters kind of trading positions with their back against the cage.
Nice knees. All night I've seen good knees in the clinch. It's good to see.
Those short knees like that, Kelly Wiseman, are those about damage, or those are just, as you said, softening up your opponent?
They're really about softening them up, giving them something else to think about while they set something else up. I mean, Jake looks like he's, I was going to say, Jake looked like he was trying to come with an elbow over the top.
High kick didn't land. Oh, a nice overhand right.
That was a shot. That caught him, but man, these guys are throwing bombs. Oof,
Mendez missing with the uppercut, and Downey now going for the single leg. Gotta watch the neck.
Yep, that's deep. That is deep.
Gotta watch the neck.
That is deep. No. Oh, no.
There we go. That's sinking in that guillotine.
That's going to be a tough one to defend because that was already set deep.
You're right. It was deep on the initial when he initially set it in.
If you tuck your chin and relax, good. I was going to say, if you tuck your chin and relax and keep composed, you can get out of it.
And that's exactly what Jordan Downey did, able to escape. Both fighters a little sweaty at this point, which gives him an advantage.
Yeah, Jake trying to set up a triangle. Going for the arm
Watch the arm.
Maybe transition to an omoplata, but he's going to go for the arm bar. And so many things you can do from here. You can transition. There's a straight arm bar. That's pretty tight. Oh, I didn't. Man, it looked like it popped. I hate.
It looked like it dislocated almost for a little bit.
I hate to see that stuff. It just, oof.
No tap, though, from Jordan Downey. As Jake Mendez continuing to work for submission. Nice short elbow.
You got to do something, to keep him thinking, because he's just setting up submission after submission, and he's just one step ahead of you. Now going for a leg lock, just constantly working and transitioning to different submissions. Well, he sets in a guillotine of his own that's pretty tight, but
Jordan Downey able to survive the submission attempts from Jake Mendez now.
That's going to be a tough one to get with Jake being the taller fighter. So
Jake, the taller fighter, both fighters a little sweaty
nice
too
elbow.
as well.
Nice elbow on the clinch. These guys are really staying busy. Nobody's just laying on somebody. They're staying busy, so working techniques, knees, elbows, hand fighting, looking for a takedown.
Round number one.
Nice.
This one's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
But
nice takedown by Jordan Downey.
But even as Jake got took down, he was already starting to work for something else. He wasn't going to just get taken down. So he was working for his submission on the way down.
An experienced ground fighter's always thinking 3 or 4 steps ahead, right, Kelly Weiss?
Yeah, they absolutely are. And you got to be thinking that to defend 3 or 4 steps ahead as well. It's definitely a chess match.
Still in round number one here.
And Jake's near his corner, so Ryan Schultz is giving him the commands. He just needs to relax and listen to Ryan, and he'll be all right.
Elbow landed from the top by Downey.
10
Mendez
seconds
covering
left.
up.
There's no real damage being done here. It's not, he'll slip a shot or 2 in, but it's a good solid round from both guys.
And that'll do it for round number one. It was a fairly even round. Saw good stuff out of both fighters.
I've seen something fly on that one shot that Mendez took, and I don't know if it was a contact.
There's a contact laying on the floor right there.
I've seen that fly off, and I was like, at first I thought it was a contact, and I thought, well, it could be a chunk of Vaseline, but yeah, that's
definite contact.
That's definitely a contact. It was a solid shot. Knocked his contact right out. That'd be nice to see in the replay.
Yes, indeed. All right, round number two. This one's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
This is a really good fight. These guys are evenly matched. Skill sets too, kind of complement each other.
For sure. And all the fights really we've seen tonight have been very quick fights. So only one fight rather, going out of the first round, and that one ended in the second round. So
yeah.
Getting a treat here, our first professional bout.
You start getting into the pros with guys with this much experience, you'll tend to go to the second round, third round.
And round number two underway. Jordan Downey in the solid black trunks. Jake Mendez in the black with yellow.
It's really looking for that, and that's kind of a patent Ryan Schultz move too. Ryan was really good with the big heavy overhand slipping like that because he'd always had that takedown threat. And then he's got his pupil doing the same thing, and it's working. It's there.
And again finds himself right in front of Ryan Schultz in his corner, able to give him instruction. Downey going for the takedown. Good defense by Jake Mendez.
And they're sweaty and slick now, so it's tough when you start getting into these rounds to lock some things up.
Oh, no. Nice head kick block, though, by Mendez. Couple nice head kicks thrown by Jordan Downey, but none have landed clean.
A nice shot underneath that punch, but then a nice, takedown defense, which clearly Jake Mendez has
another
a wrestling
guillotine
pedigree.
attempt. Getting a difficult submission to pull off late in the fight.
I thought he had that for a while, but they're so sweaty when you pull like that, you'll lose it. But he just needs to work to get in half guard first. To pop on his side and just try to get a leg in. Don't let him get full mount. Right there.
Minute and a half here into round number two. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Downey on top now in the mount.
Yeah, there's little pepper shots. They're definitely not doing any damage, but they get you thinking about something else when you're trying to set up, whether you could be trying to set up an arm triangle, but you got to get clear to the cage to do that, or he might be just happy to sit there and do damage and inflict damage. But once again, Jake's down near his corner, so he can hear his cornerman.
Again, Jordan Downey on top in full mount, but as Kelly Wiseman said, not a lot of damage being inflicted from that position. And now we have a move towards a possible submission
that
attempt.
Was nice. Jake just
nice
waited
reversal.
for him Jake just waited to get a little space cleared, and then he exploded. That was nice.
And back up to their feet. Mendez launches the attack as soon as Downey up doesn't land.
Jordan's doing a good job of slipping underneath that right to get that single leg. Every time that he's got in tight, it's been slipping underneath that. So, but I mean, they've kind of each negated each other's strengths. I mean, like I said, they're very evenly matched. They're a really good fight.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go here, round number 2. Again, round 1, a very close one. Going to be difficult for the judges, as is round number 2. Haven't seen much domination from either fighter as Mendez attempts to take down.
It's like, when you're sweaty, it's tough to finish that stuff sometimes, and you're tired on top of it, and these guys are still throwing. Nice leg kicks, nice.
Relentless with the leg kicks is Jake Mendez.
Nice.
Working the body.
Yep, I mean, those were really good leg kicks because that stops his momentum from coming in.
90 seconds to go, round number 2. Jake Mendez in the black trunks. In the black with yellow. Jordan Downey in the black trunks.
Yep, and definitely Jake stay on those elbows, but then sometimes, you start throwing those and you give a little space for your opponent to finish the takedown.
Downey stuck with that single leg and was able to complete it. Now finds himself in the half guard of Jake Mendez.
He's looking over his corner. Ryan Schultz is telling him what to do, so nice.
And there we go.
Watch the triangle. Jordan's trying to set up that triangle, but all he has to do is hip around and he won't get it. Yeah, good, nice.
Inside control is Jake Mendez.
Nice action, nice transitions by both guys.
Neither fighter, Kelly Wiseman, able to inflict a lot of damage from these dominant ground positions. And another reversal as Downey now finds himself on the back of Jake Mendez.
All it takes is a little space to be created that you can get out and transition to a different position. That's exactly what each guy is doing. This shows levels of the pro fighting. They give a little bit of a gap and boom, they can reverse it and take advantage of it. So that's why you see back and forth.
Right.
And he's working for, he was working for an armbar. He's going to underhook that leg.
Short time, 10 seconds to go here, round number 2. Another close round.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a judge in this fight. That round for sure was hard.
And that does it, round number 2 in the books. You got to think if you're in the corner, you got to be encouraging a finish. But these fighters very, as you've mentioned many times, very evenly matched here tonight.
We're in round 3 for the first time.
Round 3 for the first time. And it's been a good one. Again, a lot of people would look at a fight like this and think there's not really going on. This is 2 quality fighters that are canceling each other out and a lot of skills.
Yeah, they're both very skilled. I'm impressed. Like I said, that 1-4 record of Jake Mendez, you can't look at that. You can't say, oh, he's 1-4, whatever. He may not be that good. You don't know what his fights were. You don't know what his opponents were, because man, that guy's skilled. And maybe he's worked on the things that cost him those fights. I mean, he has 2 losses by KO or TKO and 1 sub and 1 decision. So it's kind of a mixture of everything that he's faced when he's been in there.
All right, and here we go, ready to start round number 3. Jordan Downey in the solid black trunks. His opponent, Jake Mendez, in the black with yellow. Mendez out of Trials MMA in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Now they start, now we're in the 3rd round. They're really sweaty. They're tired. It'd be interesting to see how they change it up. Nice. Those are just nice leg kicks. Nice. Switch it up and go high. Good job.
Oh, a spinning back fist.
Good job. Good job by Jake to block that, because that was that would have caught most guys.
And again, Downey going for the single leg. Mendez going for the guillotine.
Yep, some old school wrestling technique right there. That's tight.
That is tough. Jordan Downey could be in trouble.
That can ender. That's it.
There we are.
That's it.
And that is it.
Oh, that was nice.
What Was that an anaconda? A modified anaconda? What would you call that, Kelly Wise?
When he shot in on that, that was just some straight old school wrestling that he used to drag him down to the ground. Then he just rolled, and I couldn't see how he was set up to see if it was an anaconda, if his arms were set in the darce. I couldn't see. We lost our monitor, so they get in certain sections, and I can't see exactly what he had there. I was that nice headlock and just yanked him down and then rolled.
And a difficult move to finish in round 3 of a fight.
Sweaty and tired.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And here's Scott Martin with the official decision.
40 seconds into your 3rd round. By way of arm triangle choke, your winner, Jake Mendez.
Well, that's what he had. He had an arm triangle in. See, I couldn't see from my angle if he had that arm in or not.
We were blocked, and as you said, the monitor here in front of us is skitzing out a little bit, so we were just judging it based on the roll with the choke.